All right, let's try this again, huh? So, yeah. Anyway, hopefully this works this time. Fuck YouTube. Fuck this streaming shit. Fuck my computer. Fuck the internet. It just doesn't work very well, so fuck them all. But hopefully it's working now. Hopefully it stays up for a while. Hello, everybody. I am back. Yeah. I don't know if my computer is doing it as well as I am, but I'm here. So it is Shatterdaze. It's 7:10. Yeah. Hopefully all is well. It's been a while since I've been on. I do plan on being on more again now. New webcam, same old show. So, yeah. But good to have everybody back. It is Shatterdaze. So, right off the bat, I just want to do a big old dab and to clear that up because I'm pissed off at fucking YouTube and everything. I'm like, really? Second I come back, it's got a short out on me. So, but I think we're okay. Happy 7:10. Happy the world's not fucking over yet. Sandy, wow, the new webcam made us lose made you lose your beard. Yep. New beard, same weird. That's what I say. So the thing with the beard is I figured as long as I didn't have to see grandma, it was a combination. I was wearing a mask all the time, which I still am because I'm in delivery service, so I just do when I'm delivering food. I think that's the right thing to do first, and it, maybe looks better, like I'm actually caring about not drinking. Anyway, the point being is, I've been wearing a beard, wearing a mask, and wearing a beard for the last year, and I wasn't seeing my grandma directly. I would talk to her on the phone a lot less than I should, but I hadn't seen her. So now that the fact that I'm vaccinated, she's vaccinated, and we can possibly see each other, and she can call me if she needs something. She's not into the beard. She's not super into the dreads, except for she has recently said, well, they actually do look really good. And I'm like, well, thank you. That's like the nicest thing I think I'll get. That is a compliment, so I'll take it. But things are okay. They're as okay as ever. They've been shit, so whatever. We get through it, right? You only live once, so you deal with it, get through it, or you don't. That's your options. I'm getting through it. Hopefully everyone's getting through their shit. Oops. I'm rusty. You gotta bear with me. Sandy, Purple Shark for the first ad of your new season of streams. Excellent choice. Yeah. I've been playing a lot of music lately. It's one of the few things some of the bad news. For those of you who haven't already known, I didn't total my car. My car got totaled because some asshole rear-ended me. All right? So some asshole rear-ended me. I lost my car. My shoulder has been fucked ever since. I'm sure if you've listened or me bitching, I bitched about it a little bit. Finally, almost 8 months later, they finally got me to like a fucking surgeon to look at my shit and make sure I'm okay. And he's like, yeah, you need surgery. That's what I'm here for. So I'm getting surgery on my fucking shoulder, fucking 3 minor incisions and laser work and all this shit. So once I get that, which isn't scheduled as of yet, I won't be able to lift 5 pounds for 3 to 6 months. And I imagine that's going to fuck up my playing music. That's going to fuck up a lot of things. So I've been playing a lot of music and trying to get a lot of my yard work, any gardening and any shit done now. So I'm going to be fucked. And he said I'm not going to be in a sling. So he's like, you just got to tell people you're fucked. You just can't move it. So it's, you know what I mean? When you're in a sling, people see it and they're like, oh, you're fucked. But if you're not, people just assume you're fine. Liam, he's back. Shaved a few years off him by the looks. Yeah, right? It's not wrong. I liked the beard in some ways more than I thought I ever would, and in some ways I didn't. It was good to shave it off in the summer. I'd shave off my hair if I thought it grew back as quick as my beard. You know, if I thought this time next year I'd have that much fucking hair, I would fucking just shave it off right now. Yeah, well, fuck it, it'll be back next year. But so the beard, it took about a year and a half or something like that to grow that fucking kick-ass beard. But it was getting too hot. It was actually quite a bit of work. So I have a very curly beard, and I would actually have to comb it out and shit, and be all knotted up and shit. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the beard's up and down. Now I shave, which is like an everyday thing again, which I don't miss shave. It is what it is. I don't know. It doesn't matter. My girlfriend had never even seen me without a beard. You know, we hadn't even been together a full year. So when I shaved it off, it was like a new person. So, but it's nice to change up, and we all change a little bit all the time anyway. So here's to the new you. Hopefully you like it. I like it. Let's chill. Let's hang out sometime. Good carb cap anywhere. Bunch of crappy carb caps. Let's do this one. Actually, let's do this one. There we go. I hate those ones. God damn it. Where's a good carb cap when you need it? It's not covered in hair. How about this guy? Yeah, that'll work. It's only slightly covered in hair and dust. It doesn't fit there. Oh, the problems of having too many fucking carb caps and none of them are working. Hey, Vicky D, welcome back. Yes, I am back. Finally, it's good to be back. I had to take a break for multiple reasons. I just fucking had too much shit going on. No webcam, no money. My job sucks. So what do you got to do? All right, Liam. I thought you were banned after your mishap. No, which would not be mentioned. No banning. No, nothing like that. So, just doofusness. My camera was broken during that whole fiasco. So, it is what it is, unfortunately. It is what it is. I think we're all adults here. All right. Vast perception. Looking good, dude. Glad you're back. I'm okay. I'm staying positive. That's the key. What's the secret? That stupid thing that all the movie stars watch? You have to pretend you've already accomplished your goals and then live your life as though you have, and then they come true. Kenzie, hello. Missed everyone. And so much skin. Yes, very. I wish I was skinny, but just skin. Ah, looks like see right through my beard there. No, that's gray. Can't tell if it's gray or if I shaved off too much. I've had the beard gone now for a minute. Now I got this weird Jean Grey streak going on. I can't hide from the gray anymore. This needs to be. I need a carb cap. So give me a gray boy. Yeah, isn't that funny? It is what it is. I went. So my father was totally gray. I mean, like white completely by 45, 46. So. So it's begun. I grab a carb cap, finish this off. Then we'll roll some joints, smoke some pot, catch up on some times. Kenzie, my hairstylist found my first gray hair at 23. My sister got him pretty young. So, Nikki D. So, Muska started putting out his original decks and started skating again. Muska's been pretty good. He got really drunk and dropped a bunch of N-bombs. I think that's what hurt his career more than anything. And not in like a bad way, as in he was saying it like at someone, but in a bad way, as in he's like, it's all, I don't know. He was, poor Muska. Mickey D, Muska is pretty cool, though. He's still a good skater with a lot of like his life story. You should check out. I think Rad Rat did a bio on him, and he had an interesting life story, and he's cool. I like fucking Muska. And if I ever got a Escalade, I'd call it my Cadillac Muscalade. Marty, looking good. And Kenzie asked, how is everybody? Which is a good question. How is everybody? Is everybody doing all right? Sandy, I missed my tribe. Glad Venom's back so we can all touch base again. Yep, that's what I do. I just get people to come here and hang out. Fuck it. I'm not good at the social media thing for the most part. So I almost don't count this. It's its own thing. Epically Later did a profile on him too, which I haven't watched a lot of the Epically Later, but be worth checking out. And Musk is great. I've been trying to get back into skating again, but I'm old and fucking out of shape, and yeah. But I need to do it, and it's been like 100 degrees plus. Hooked on Fonts. Hey, I can't stay long because my phone is about to die, and I'm chasing 2 kids around, but I had to stop by and say hey. Well, hey, Hooked on Fox, I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's doing well, because what the hell. It's great to be back. I didn't make any videos while I was gone, which I should have. I've been dealing with a bunch of crap, but it is what it is. I don't know. It's hard. It's been back doing it. Mickey D, let's go skate tomorrow or next Sunday. So Sundays I usually work, and then next Sunday I'm going to be in Oregon. So I'm going out to Oregon for a week here in a couple days. So there will not be a Shatterdaze next Shatterday. There will be there will be no Ganja Game Nights this Tuesday, but there will be a little panda, if you'd like to see a little panda. Hey, why don't you come here since no one has seen you and so on? You want to say hello? Yeah, come here. Sandy says, hey. Phonics says, hey. But Mickey D, skate. Where it would be the biggest thing? I know you live, forget where you live, Eagle, and I don't know how far that is from me. Phonics, hi everyone. Love, and I missed you. Yes, great to be back with everybody. And then Sandy, love those kids, and Tickle, give them a tickle and tickle. Wait, give those kids a tickle and a hug from all of us. Yep, those kids. Tell them I said hey. So probably shouldn't tell them I said hey. No one needs to know I'm around. Hey, the stoner guy I watch says hi, but why not? Mickey D, Colorado Springs, but I'd be willing to drive up north. Oh yeah, you're in Colorado Springs. I thought you were in Eagle. It doesn't matter. You work in Eagle. It doesn't matter. Colorado Springs. Yeah, I think that's a couple hours south from me. I moved out of my ex-wife's house and got my own place. Yeah, I think I remember that, which is cool. It's always good. But you should stop by. We'll make some time. I used to live in Falcon. Eagle, Falcon. I'm an idiot. Trust me, I know it. Tom Fox, hey, Mickey D, I'm in the Springs right now at Great Wolf Lodge. That's a great Wolf Lodge. It's great, Wolf Lodge. I used to live in Falcon. Okay, there you go. I, myself, once was a Falcon, so watch out. I didn't grab a fucking carb cap, so I need to do that because I suck. There we go. Mickey D says, very cool. That place is hella expensive. And Hooked on Phonics said, dude, so expensive. Isn't that like a amusement park or something too? I don't know anything about it. I don't ever leave my own fucking house. And when I do, it's not to do anything fun. Make it easy. I could take my day to Disneyland for the price they charge. Kid, not day. Okay. I could take my kid to Disneyland for the price they charge. Jesus. It's a hotel, amusement park, and water park, which that sounds cool. I don't ever make enough money, use of amusement park, but I like water parks. Those are fun. I just don't really like, what am I doing here? I'm trying to light this with this. I don't really like roller coasters that much. Hooked on Phonics. Seriously, we literally spent almost $1,000 for one night. But that's at least 3 people, right? And like you all got tickets for all of them, I would imagine. But no, that's pretty baller. Enjoy the shit out of it. Yeah, you do your thing. Don't spend time on here. I am not worth the money. Ah, great. Fucking people mowing. I swear to God. There's one thing I fucking hate. Fucking mowing. It's one after the other. People mowing suck balls. Hooked up Fox, 4 people. Yeah, no shit. Mickey D. Yeah, I could spend $1,000 in a day at Disneyland. Yeah. I had an ex-girlfriend and she watched YouTube videos. Real loser she was. No, I'm just joking. I'm on YouTube talking. The joke is not, the irony is not lost on me. But she used to watch this guy, something Tim. He had a curly beard. He had like millions and millions of followers. But he would just go to Disneyland and like show you what they're serving at any time and like how to get the most amount of rides in a day. Like those special like fucking $15,000 fucking like for 4 people, I'm guessing. No, what was it? Forget how much it was. It was close to $1,000 a person at this one restaurant that's hidden away and shit. It's just crazy if you buy wine and shit. I'm like, yeah, fucking, I don't know. I never went to Disneyland. I'm not bummed about it because for the most part, I can't do roller coasters and amusement park rides. Even if I want to in my park, I'm just not good at it. I'm not even good at flying, and that's like the lamest roller coaster ever. It just goes up once and then goes down. As mellow as it possibly can. I'm like, nope. But we good. Disneyland, it would have been nice to check that once, maybe as a kid. Might have changed my opinion on things, but who knows? For the most part, it kind of represents everything I hate. Like a bunch of people trying to take your money everywhere that you go. Everything's kind of a fantasy. It's fake. You know what I mean? I'd rather go to the forest where everything's real and there's no people. That seems like my Disneyland. But Mickey D, and see, that's where I suck, is what you're saying right now. Mickey D, Disneyland has some really good rides. They make you feel like you're flying through space, but you're not. See, and I don't know how well I would do at shit like that, which sucks. Again, I want to every time. I remember the last time I went to it was actually Carnival, which kind of doesn't count because those rides are made by carnies, and you really are risking fucking nuts every single time you get on there. Like, I've seen so many fucking videos of people fucking, like, doing the slingshots and the fucking shit snaps and this and that. So I'm on one of those rides, and I'm like, I'm going to have a really good night. I did really good at work in one of the one of the fucking games. One of the rewards for, like, selling or doing something at work was free tickets to Elitch's and shit like that. And I'm like, I heard no, it was to the Carnival. I went to both, and I tried both, and I hate both. I'm like, I'm gonna get psyched. I want to do this. It's a fun roller coaster, dope time. And as soon as I get on and that fucking thing locks in, boom, I am not okay. I'm fucking white knuckle gripping that fucking bar. I'm fucking freaking out. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't. And as soon as the first drop happens, I'm so tense or whatever. My stomach does like a full flip, and I'm fucked. You know, I'm physically like not okay. And that's why I hate flying too. I got straight up drugs this time when I'm flying. Um, I'm gonna be fucking doped up is what I'm gonna do. Everyone's like, you should just take an edible or something. I'm like, yeah, I don't need to get high. Getting high is already a pre-qualification for me doing everything. So don't worry about that part. What I need is to not flip out. I just get super anxious when I'm in a plane. Sandy, last time I was at Disneyland, I rode the Star Wars theme ride and nearly puked my guts out. Never again. I've seen some, and that's the thing. I see those rides, and I'm like, those are really cool. You know, like I've seen them. Like my girlfriend, like they bring GoPros on like every single amusement park ride. I know she was like, "Hey, fucking take me to Disneyland." I'm guessing that she would have loved it if I did. But I'm like, dude, I can't fucking handle that shit. So I'm not doing it. Fucking, I'm sorry. But I don't know. I want to like them. It's kind of like flying again, and not just flying in a plane. I mean, like flying like through space, like a Superman style. Like I want to be able to do those things. I just don't know how well I could actually accomplish them, which is weird because I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of like I'm not claustrophobic really. I'm not. I don't have social anxiety around a lot of people. All these things, speed, I don't mind going fast, but as soon as you get me in a plane, I'm claustrophobic. I'm socially anxious. I fucking heights are fucking terrifying suddenly. Just everything. You know, it's going really fast and bumpy, and the biggest thing is I have zero control, and then my stomach starts hurting, and it just sucks. I'm really hoping that these drugs I got a like a what is it? God damn it! You know, or something to relax you, an anti-anxiety medication. There's a word for it. I'm just not thinking of it. Sedative or whatever. And then there's a anti-nausea medication I got, which is like pretty much Dramamine on prescription strength. So I'm hoping that shit's gonna fix it. Nikki D, I watched this. I saw a video where this one ride at a carnival was tipping over and like 30 people had to hold the other side down. See, dude, shit's fucking fucked. I have seen some crazy carnival rides. And there's some crazy fucking plane shit too. I just don't want to think about it. You know, not right now. Not before I go on a plane. And I tried not to watch any of those videos before I went on any amusement park rides. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to think about that. And the weird thing is like everyone's like, you know, it's super safe. You're never gonna crash. It's safer than riding in a car and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm not afraid of crashing. I'm afraid of I don't know. It's an unconscious fear that takes over where there's no thoughts in my head. It's just like you know, I don't know, man. It's like putting a monkey on a spaceship. It doesn't know what the fuck's going on. My inner monkey takes over. So, Sandy, hey Venom, are you smoking some of your homegrown buds? So, in the time that I was off, I already smoked all my bud. It was probably like a half pound or something. No, it was like maybe 8 ounces, maybe 10 ounces, something like that. So yeah, but I smoked it all, which I wasn't too thrilled with. Also, I've been back to working 7 days a week. There it is, 7 days a week, 5 days a week at 9 hours a day. So really long hours. Oh, beetle. So really long hours, and then I've been trying to get all my shit done with everything before I have my arm taken care of. So I laid out a whole bunch of my mushroom stuff, which was a while ago. That's kind of what was like. Yeah, I'm like, I knew then my arm was fucked when I was talking about moving all that shit. Darren, Dramamine. Did I say it wrong? But yeah, Dramamine. It's like hardcore Dramamine, what I got prescription for. And hello to you, by the way, as well. Scott, smoking ghost breath and white runts. I have a lot of things. So right now, I am smoking some Lucky Charms that was grown by a friend's mom, actually. But it's pretty good. I've had the Lucky Charms that her son grew too. And that was some fucking dank ass shit. Been really into this Lucky Charms. When it's good, it's damn good. I'm really into this Phoenix. I don't have any treats. I should grab a bunch of treats and she'll flip out. But I've been really into the Lucky Charms. And then right now I'm growing a bunch of Northern Lights from seed. And then I got some clones off of Grape Ape and Citrus. So I got those three going. I had some Banana Kush going, but one seed molded in the rock wool, which I thought was a little weird. So it was just a bad seed or whatever. And then the other one, I accidentally put two seeds in there. And one was a Banana Kush and one was a Northern Lights. And I'm, fucking 90% sure that the Northern Lights won out of the two because two started coming up and then one died out. And yeah, it happens. Darren, hello, Sandy. Hello, Darren. Yeah. Mickey D, I've been smoking on some Milky Way for the last 3 weeks. Darren has been smoking on some Florida Orange, I imagine. Yeah, this Lucky Charms is good. And then I got a bunch of fucking oil all over this one. This one's just, that's a dirty, I don't know if you can see how dirty, it's a dirty joint in there. She's a dirty girl. But yes, Lucky Charms, super stoked. Hey, it's okay. You're okay. That Grape Ape is just really smells stinky and good. Yeah, it's been okay. I have a whole bunch of clones right here that I need to put in a more accessible spot. I'm going to be gone. Someone's going to be house sitting at my house for the week. I see a little tail whipping and whapping over there. You can see that this new camera has a way different range of view. So I brought the camera in closer than my old one, and it still has a wider view, which is kind of cool. Also seems like it's a little... There you go, that looks a little bit better. I feel like everything's... I don't know. I'll have to work on that. It is what it is. It's a nice webcam, though, I got. So hopefully it looks better than the old ones. Sammy, hey, yeah, you got some of your bongs in a case there to your left. So this case here to my left has always been, see a little better there, has always been there, but it was always kind of cut off. You couldn't quite see it. And then this guitar, there you go. This guitar and the skateboard and all this shit, I mean, that's all been there, but you couldn't see, especially both at the same time with my old webcam. To be honest, I don't like it as much because it's super wide, and I feel like I can't make myself be more of the focus, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? There is a lot going on now, and I'm just there. But maybe that's better. I think it's a fucking twice as expensive as my old camera, but the old camera kind of sucked, and it was having problems. Normally, I really like Logitech stuff, but those Logitech webcams, they have a bunch of fucked up software that you download to make them work. They just, I've had problems with them, so fuck them. Pretty much. Sandy, can I zoom in? Yes and no. Probably not on YouTube. Not without using another streaming program. But I've had problems using those streaming programs in the past. So it is what it is. But we are going to, yeah, see that Lucky Charms tastes really good. And, you know, it, I know why they named it Lucky Charms. It almost does have like a very sweet marshmallowy taste. That one's covered in hash. Some of that hash is some questionable hash. It's like hash I pulled off of the old dab mat that was like months old. I'm like, fuck it. So it's just like bendable, like a fucking silly putty joint. All right. But haven't done this in a while. So let's spin the wheel at Dad's, see what happens. And yeah. Boom. Yeah, spinning looks good. The camera looks okay. My view is weird, but whatever. The Bongathon, which is very fitting because Bongathon is about to happen. If I had the money, I might go this year because, you know, yeah, I don't know. It's getting better. You know, shit's happening again. Next year, I'd love to go to Bongathon, hang out, have a good time. I really wish I had more time to hang out and connect and get a hold of people. Maybe get a crew going. Gotta head out. Peace out, everyone. Peace out, Darren. Good for stopping by. Glad you stopped in to say hello once again. I should be back Tuesday. Not this week, but the next week. Or Sunday, whatever comes first when I'm back. Yeah. Thanks for coming by. All right. Bongathon. Good times. I wouldn't mind going. I don't know if you supply your own weed for Bongathon, but that might make a big difference on how I smoke at that Bongathon. They have competitions like 7 grams to yourself, who can do 7 grams the quick. No, it was 1 gram to yourself, who can make a gram disappear the quickest. 7 grams between like 3 people or something like that. There was different competitions they had, and if your pot's kind of harsh. I had some really harsh dispensary pot. This fucker is harsh because it has a whole bunch of hash. But if it's so harsh, I can't fucking clear out bowl after bowl. But if it's really smooth and smokes good, shit, you know, you can't load them fast enough for me. So it's a weird thing. I don't know how Bongathon works exactly. I wanted to get there's the dude, I follow him on Instagram, can't remember his name, but he's one of the dudes at Bongathon, like a big promoter. I want to start asking around, being like, hey, you know, find out the story of how it started, and then like get an interview or something going. Interviews, I have a lot of people in mind for interviews. The Bongathon people were one of them. And who knows, I can like work my way into going there for free. That's the goal, right? Tommy Chung, I think, said it pretty good. The goal is always to get high and find a way to make other people pay. You can do that, you're in the green, literally. All right, let's grab Bongathon. Ugh. Oh, stepping on cords, making noise. All righty. There she is. No water in it, which is good. Oh. Let's see. Now, oops, let's not break it. Too much wind in here, close most. Sandy, just found the YouTube video called Just Say Yo, the story of Bongathon. Gonna have to check it out later. See, and that's, I wouldn't mind checking that out too. So there's a big guy who seems like all right, so I live like 1 minute from Studio 420. There's two of them. They're both really close to each other, which is weird. But so I haven't been to the one that's like 10 minutes away. But there's one like 1 minute away from me, which again, I don't know if I'm still ready to start passing joints around with people yet with the way the world is. I'm going to get it just a little longer. I smoke with my close friends. That's about it. But that dude's always in there. And I see people practicing for Bongathon. You know, they got their timers out and shit, and they're fucking doing time trials. And I'm like, fuck, I should be doing that. But you know what? So my goal was, and I still have this, I want to get it down better, but I'd like to be able to do some music and do some funny shit like live and maybe stream it while I'm doing it, or even just do one of these live streaming at the place. They have it all set up. It'd be really easy for me to do. So everyone can hang out, and it'd be at a fucking smoke club here in Denver that would literally take me like fucking 30 seconds to get to. So it's kind of cool in that aspect. Then I could talk to that guy at Bongathon right there and do like a live interview. But it's been hard just with the way the last year's been, and not just because of COVID, but also just because of my own life and how shit's been going. I'm really still trying to get the fuck out of Denver because I don't know. There's not enough things to do in Denver when you're dead, let me tell you. But we got the Dabathon Bong, which was given to me by a friend who, I don't know if he did the etch work, but he had something to do with the production of these bongs, or I don't know. He's a glass blower. He knows the dude. Somehow he got this. When I looked, the bong that I got with, or the down stem I got with this, which I still have, someone told me what it was, but I forgot to look it up at the time, and now it's gone. The bowl and the down stem was all one thing, and it was a huge ass bowl. And I think it was one of those you got one chance to clear. You know, it's loaded once, you smoke it until it pops. So I have one of those, and then I got the bong. The 30th anniversary, which 2013. So old bong now. It was old when he gave it to me, kinda. I think I got maybe 2018 or something like that. Maybe before then. Either way, old bong. So if that's the 30th anniversary, yeah. Well, we got fucking 38 or something like that. Crazy. Sandy, panda alert. She just walked behind you. Watch out for breaking bongs, right? She, you can see her now. Everything's the exact same as she always has been. She's super careful. With all this crazy crap I have everywhere, all my cats have been super good. And the dog is so careful. She fucking walks over stuff all careful. We have like a path outside a rock, you know, like a stone walkway and stuff in between the grass. She walks on all the little paths. She's such a... I'm blessed with how good they are. And not just because they're awesome, but they're good with all my shit. You don't break anything or chew on the cords. Something fucked up. Ziggy's weird, but he's okay. He's like 18 now. He's doing okay, but I wish he was doing better. All right, let's get Dabber going. Take it nice, easy. One meow. Right now. But yeah, shit's been okay. My goals have not changed. I'm still just trying to get out to the mountains, take care of the people I love. It's all I ever really wanted, you know? Uh, it's just I have a lot of people I love and care about, so that's hard to do. But it's not unreasonable. I've had a lot of different ideas for show ideas and a bunch of different shit I've been wanting to do. So who knows? They all fall to the wayside because I just end up working every day, and I work from like 10 in the morning till 8 at night. So I'm like, well, that doesn't give me a lot of time. And then my 2 days off, one is completely occupied, and then the other I'd like to spend doing this because this was kind of my relaxation. And then I still try to play as much music as I can. So I get up a little early, play like 45 minutes to an hour just to fuck around. It's the only thing you can do. So what I've noticed, it's the only way I can get through my days at work is to start off my day by doing something I enjoy. And then usually the only way I can get through my my best way for my sleeping habits to go well is if I do something I enjoy right before bed. So just something to take my mind off of it. Try to think about skateboarding, game, music. Seems to make my sleeping go better. So yeah, it's been good. It's good to be back. I'm happy. I'm hoping that this new camera is going to do well. Looks okay. It seems fine. It seems the same as it ever did. Um, I don't think gear matters as much as everybody thinks it does. It's nice, but it's not a make or break. Sandy, what about your chill idea for a money collection for your dealers to buy some time with Tommy shop? It'd be cool if Tommy could hang out together online. That was a big one. Also, because I know for a fact that he would do it. He does things for money. People talk shit about him because he's a whore for money, but he's been paying the bills, and I mean like mansion style, family, big family, taking care of them, living large. You know, entrepreneur, doing starting endeavors. You know, he's been paying those bills for 60 years now or something crazy, you know. He he kind of is in it for the money now because he's just trying to leave something, you know, carry on his legacy. I don't think he can. I don't know why he needs the money quite as much as he makes it seem like he does, but he definitely will do anything for the money. And that could be something that you could ask him if I get the money to give him the money to ask him the questions. Money makes everything is the lubrication that makes this country kind of slide around. People don't fucking talk unless you grease them. uh, but he's like in his 80s. I don't know. I hang out with my grandma's 91. She's still fucking all there too. Like it's weird how people can or can't. You know, you have it or you don't. I like that he's still kind of there because he's a huge stoner. I should have hit this. That's gonna be a fucking cold. Anyway, too many things. That Tommy Chong one was a big one. There was another one I was thinking about too. I have a couple different mini movie ideas I wanted to do. Uh, in the sense like how it's like full how-to videos, like full seasons, and then break them into smaller parts and do all these things of how to grow and do that, like my mushroom growing for stoners, mushroom growing for stoners, and stoner growing for mushrooms. All right, let's re-spark this. I'm sure it's out. I had a really good one in the car. I'm trying to think of it, and I can't, which means it's gone forever. I was in the car, thought about writing it down, but I'm like, I don't know. I need to pull all that shit together. I also haven't been writing much music either. I've been playing a shitload, but it'd be nice to start doing songs again. I don't know. One of my big goals is to, hey, well, you know, I lit on something. There it goes. Hey, nice. I don't know. I always have so many goals, and I put so much time into working for a job that has taken away so much after doing it for so long. It's just a little fucked up because I'm again in that situation where I'm like, oh, why the fuck did I do that? You know, if I could have put my devotion into my own endeavors rather than someone else's fucking pursuit, then you know, I would have rather failed at my own shit than succeeded at helping other people make money. Fuck that. For shit I don't even believe in, you know? All right. Sandy, were you thinking of doing a stream with Frenchie Cannoli? That would be cool, but that'd be hard for one big reason is he's so goddamn hard to understand, that French bastard. No, he's great. He's a great guy. I would definitely get a hold of him. Ridiculously down to earth. I went to his seminar, and I kept on going out to smoke pot because I'm like, well, you know, I don't know, but at least this one time in particular, it was just me and him that were talking, sharing a bowl of hash and a bowl I brought or a joint or something, and just a super chill, cool dude, no bullshit, awesome guy. There's a few people, God, and there was I need to start my notebook back up with ideas. But the problem is I suck. I don't do anything. If I didn't even have I did bunch of gardening stuff recently. I have my garden going. I got purple peas. I got fucking pumpkin, watermelon, squash, cucumber, beets, carrots, tomatoes. She did the tomatoes. You know, and a bunch of flowers. I planted mushroom beds and all this shit. But then I started my job. I had to start paying the bills a little bit more. So I'm working more, and I'm never here. So she fortunately takes care of like everything. And my pot plants are kind of the same way. And they've been suffering because of my lack of getting shit together. Fucking life. So, I don't know. I've been in a big funk, and it scares me because I keep being like, oh, I'm going to get out of this big funk. And now I'm about to go through a major surgery. Well, for me, it's major. They say it's not major, which is good. But I'm out for fucking 3 to 6 months with my arm. That's pretty fucking major to me. I'm freaking out about not being able to play music, not lift shit. I don't know how I have to go to work, so I'm not fucking. Whoa! I'm gonna have to yell, scream, cough at you guys. It's gonna be terrible. Oh, happy fucking 7/10, everybody. Woo. There's that. I can't even remember all the crap I had ideas for, which is a shame. I'll start again, but right now, if anything, it's going to be as hard as ever. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I have like 4 videos, maybe more. Some, yeah, probably much more. Some are already shot. Others, I have everything ready to go. I have all this shit, but it's just been much. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to build on. So I think these streams might be about all I got. You know, and I forget how good I have it most of the time. You know, Um, like I live in a trailer, and sometimes it's very like I don't like bringing that up. You know, you guys just don't really know where I live or what I'm living in um, from this shot. You know what I mean? It just looks like a room. It's just a small little trailer, and I've been slightly like hesitant, you know, because it's like, oh well, people might think I don't live in a little tiny trailer, but you know what? I have a pretty decent sized yard. I have a decent. I own my trailer, and I don't have like roommates or people on like the other side of the wall like here directly necessarily. So I mean, I'm not ashamed of it, and it could be much worse. I think if I lived in an apartment complex, I would have already killed myself. The doors locked so no one could find me until I rotted away in my fucking lazy boy long time ago. So having freedom to be in my own place really helped me out because I'm able to grow more and just not. I don't like people. My goal is to get the fuck away from everybody. Do this show for my social activities for the week. Go to a couple festivals a year so I can get like 30, 40, 60 shows in. Just like bam. And then go back to the middle of nowhere and hide out, dude. That's been the goal for a while. And it seems like it was getting pretty obtainable. I don't know about it anymore. But the goal is, the secret is to act like you already have it and act like it's already happened, right? So it has happened, and I'm really appreciative. I enjoy it. It's good. I'm great. It'll get better. That's it, right? um, Chance favors a prepared mind and all that jazz. If you don't expect good things, you might miss them when they occur. When the chance happens, you know, if you get a chance, if you're not looking for it, it might pass you by. So I'm hoping for good things. Um, I just think it's a shame that we're all in this weird fucked up situation where we're gonna get stuck working so much of our lives and we end with so little of it to ourselves. And that's all you really have, you know? Like the ideal for a lot of people in this country, at least the country I'm in, and probably for a lot of others, is if you work really hard, it makes you a good citizen. Used to be if you work really hard, you can have a good retirement and all that, and have a house, blah, blah, blah. But now it's just you're a good person, work hard, and then I'm like, when isn't that saying that if you live for your like, if you spend time with yourself, you're a bad person, if you don't contribute to society, it's like, well, fucking society's terrible. Who the fuck, you know what I mean? Society is not your friend, it's not out for you. So why give it so much? Why give back to it and be expected to? And it seems like a lot of people get conned into, oh, you're going to retire. So work in, pay the system, and we'll get you back when you're old. And then you're going to die. They're betting that most of you don't make it to cash your check. You know what I mean? Or if you do, you only cash it for a couple of years, and it's just kind of weird and fucked up. And even then, I see a lot of those things disappearing in the future. It's only so long. And I don't care if it's left, right, or fucking the middle. They're going to eventually take away everything because people in power are out for themselves and not for everyone else. It's a big club, and we ain't in it. I think George Carlin said that, and it's very true. But it's all pretty irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. We're just here for a little bit, and you know, I don't know what the purpose is. I guess if the purpose is being greedy assholes that only think of themselves, a lot of people are doing very good. A lot of people are succeeding. What if that is the spiritual goal and conquest of the universe? Just to think of yourself. Love is not the answer. You know, you never know. I don't think that those things are true. But who knows? I think that it's a rough world, but somebody's got to live in it, right? You know? Oh, the puppy. Here, puppy. There's something that makes this world amazing. I forgot to get treats. Ah, Sandy, chance favors only the parrot mind. And Don Juan said that. Nice. And Don Juan said, and Don Juan that said, all of us, whether or not we're warriors, have a cubic centimeter of chance that pops out in front of us, in front of our eyes from time to time. Yeah. No joke. Slush check. I'm high, but not his high. Well, it's 7:10. Just wait. Just wait. I've been watching shit on black holes, and that really blows my mind. So, you gotta get through that. Sandy, gotta jump through that cubic centimeter when it arrives. Hey, yeah, I guess, yeah. Like I said, I don't know, man. It's a weird thing. I'm hoping for good things, and that's all you can do. Trying to live in a way that I've always just said, fuck it, you can't pay for self-conscience, you know what I mean? A clean bill where it's like, I try to do good. Fuck it. Doesn't always pay off. Slushland. I'm in Toronto. Nice. Smoking purple candy. Getting ready to watch the UFC 624. Long time watcher of your vids. Thank you. Good. Long time viewer, first time commenter. Good on it. I used to really be into UFC. I don't even know the people's names anymore. I kind of lost it at like one something. Slushland. Facts. Good call. Hey, I've been meaning to get back up on this shit and doing more live streams. This is where I have a lot of fun meeting people, yada yada. Sandy alone, fuck, dude's awesome. So, McGregor, oh yeah, I saw that, and that other dude, the other dude I don't know, McGregor I know. I just don't like him as a person. No, I don't know him as a person. He actually, if I met him, would be like, and I didn't know who he was, which is very possible. If he had wasn't wearing his a silk suit and some douchey hair and his tattoos, I probably know him now. But if I didn't recognize him off him and we were smoking a bowl, he might be a cool dude. He might not. I personally say that about some really offbeat characters, both in the sense that people who you think I would get along with and people who I wouldn't get along with. I'm like, yeah, I don't know these motherfuckers. I don't know, not personally. What's on camera. Not only what's on camera. I put my shit on camera, but I don't have a team of motherfuckers who are trying to make me look a certain way. Here, motherfucker. It's been a long time. Everyone wants to say, hey, Poirier. I know I heard a lot of people rooting for the other guy just because McGregor. He just has that cocky attitude. I'm not super into that, but like I said, I don't know, man. It's all a show. 1986, Juggalo, CBD. Just CBD, dog. I actually have some CBD. One of the many. See, I have shit. I'm falling behind. I am super proud of how much this show grows a lot and all the people and very supportive. I may not have a lot of fans, but they're loud like a lot of fans. And I like that. And one of the main things I have to get done is the CBD tester. That's all you get to see. But I have to do a video on that shit. And we 1986 is a year old, a year older than I would know. Slushland. That's fucked. Your cat looks like mine, and my all black. All black. Mine is named Lucifer Leviathan the Third. And yep, this is Mr. Ziggles. He is he's my bud. This motherfucker is 18. At least 17. We're doing the math on. He's getting old. He doesn't like me talking about it. He bites if you call him old. But he's doing pretty damn good, kinda. I took him to the vet. His kidney levels are depreciating or some shit like that. So he has to go on kidney medication. Every old cat I've ever had has to. Hopefully that's not the first sign of bad things, because this cat is big. I'm a big fan of this cat. Slushland. I'm 50, and I bite you if you call me old too. Hey, I hear you. I don't mean to call him old. He's doing good. Slushland, hashtag no homo. Oh, the bite thing. Okay, I got you. This motherfucker straight up will bite you. He's a crazy kitty, but he's a good cat. I got 5 cats. I have 2. My girlfriend has 3. They are separated. And Ziggy kind of does his own thing. But she has a male cat who's very big and very male. Like he fucked up Ziggy and my foot when I tried to separate them. So he's a little rough around the edges. And then the girl, she has a 17-year-old cat, a 13-year-old cat, and like a 12-year-old cat. He's like 17, 18. And then I have a little 2 or 3-year-old panda. Pandora's like 2 or 3. Slushland, no chomo. Oh, I thought you did it and said no chomo. You know what else? No chomo either. Chomo. Call me a chomo. But good times. Lots of cats. And I got a dog that's like, I think she's about 4, 3, 2. I've known her 1 year, so she's at least 1. I think she's 3 or 4. She's was a rescue too, so it's an approximate anyway. So just like this guy, I know I got him. Oh God, I was trying to do the math on it. I was asking other people who would know better, like my family. I'm like, what years were these things happening? Because this is what I had. All right. Well, time to spin the wheel of dabs. We're going to do a lot of dabs today. I'm not going to let the cat stop me. I like this cat because he lets me squeeze him, hug him, and pick him up. He's just a big old lovey-dovey. He's a big old lovey-dovey. So that makes me happy. Not all my cats. He's pretty much the only cat. He will bite. He will bite. You gotta watch that. But for the most part, and actually, he's not really fighting. But, all right, let's spin that wheel of dabs, Mr. Ziggy. What we got? Besides a big ass bong in the way. Free choice. Oh, no. That's not free choice. That's viewer's choice. So, out of all these bongs you see here, there's another bong case. This is a bong case here, too. Can you see the door kind of open? So I have multiple bong cases, pipes, bongs, joints, weeds, you names it. You tell me what to smoke out of. It's time to do a dab. You tell me what to do it out of. The chong bong would be my choice. So I have the original chong bong, but I don't smoke out of that too much. Special occasions, really special weed, something like that, maybe. Right now, I smoked it 2 times in the last, maybe like 5 years or something like that. Both on 420, the last 2 420s I smoked out of it. Something from the case. Use the one from the case. So almost all of the main ones from the wheel are on in this case anymore. There's a few in this case. I don't know. There's all these available. So we got Tower Power, which is the big one. Mini rigs. So I have a bunch of little tiny ones. Photo, another big one. The Nippler, which is a terrible name, which is like a medium-sized bong. 6-shooter, little dab rig cycler. Rose, good one. Purple Shark, 7 of 10. The spinning board bong. The boomstick, the short forest. That's not helping any of you, I'm sure. I have a bunch. And not a chong. So right now, I'm thinking the chong, not a chong. I do have not a chong dab rig. This is a special occasion. Smoke from the chong bong. I could make that happen. I do have it loaded. It is not loaded. It's all ready to be loaded. Even if I do smoke out of the chong bong, it's still time for the wheel of dabs. So you tell me what to dab out of, and I still might smoke out of the chong bong. Slushland, like 1986. Weed. CBD. Did I miss one? It's possible I didn't see one. All right. Just do hot knives. I have a little portable one. It's actually a 2 stove with the old school ones that just plug in. I can put right here. I was going to do a little cooking segment. Uh-oh, Sandy. Okay, Purple Shark would be cool. So I got Purple Shark. That seems like, unless there's only 5 people on, 7 people on, 20 people on, 100 people. No. Max, do a 1 gram dab. It is 710. I'll do a fat dab. But 1 gram dab will be a short day. I conveniently fucking, just joking on that, ran. I'm not out of hash, but I didn't just re-up. I usually try to get like an ounce at a time. So I got this right now, which is really good, and these 2. Max, hell yeah. Slush, bottle totes. Oh yeah. Isn't 710 there in, oh shit, in 4 minutes? Gram dab at the time. Gram dab at the time. Get it ready. 1 grab dab. I'll do a biggie. I'm just trying to think of which one the best one would be. Let's do the shark. And I gotta start it like now. I hate how many fucking lawnmowers are going on. It's all the time. From like fucking 7 in the morning, and then it stops at noon when I'm at work, and then I get home and it's lawnmowers. Fuck your lawn. Anyway, I got some Obi-Wan. All right. Slushland, in Toronto, Canada. In Toronto, Canada, it's about 9:08, buddy. Something like that. Hey, buddy. flapping heads. Goddamn Canucks. Kenzie, 2 minutes. I gotta quit fucking around. Stop talking about the mowers. See, I got the team. I need assistance at all times, apparently. All right, let's do this and that. And those. We'll at least do this. Now, where's the my one? Here we go. Like, I know I have one that's kind of clean. This is a big ass bowl, so I can do a fat dip. Of course, not gonna work on yet. There we go. We will set this to the side. Like so. 1 minute. Yep. All right. So we're going to take both of these. Oh, it's running out of juice. I knew it was going to happen. Son of a bitch. That's okay. Get right up to 420, right up till 710. We'll make it work. I got this Obi-Wan, some white moose. What is it? White moose, something like that. All right, and then we'll take that, and we will scoop up a big thing of this redhead stranger with it. So we'll use that as a dab tool. So a little taco action. 710. Thank you all for joining me. I'm so glad to be back. Oh! Oh, thank you, Kenzie. I can't talk. I coughed the cat off my lap. Hey, man. Oh, that's what it is. Motherfucker. All right. Whoa! All right. So that for a second. Whoa! All right. Let's see here. Snake 35. Yeah, I couldn't possibly say that out loud at that moment. Max, hella. All right. Try to do this here. Kenzie, low temp dab it. Yeah, no joke. Actually, it worked out kind of perfect, where it kind of started like going out, and it worked out fine. Because it was like low temp, but it hit hot. What it needed to do. Max, dude, do you have an email? I don't, which I've thought about getting many times, but sometimes I don't do a lot of dabbing at home. Sometimes I do. I go through spurts. They're not super expensive. Also, I thought about it. I'm like, how am I going to switch it out between each one if it's hot? It wouldn't be too hard. So, and I'm always putting them on the same thing. So I've thought about it. There's some cool ones out there. It's something I'll probably get in the future. I have a little portable e-nail, and I love using that. And it hooks up to some of my bongs. What was I looking for again? I can't breathe. Oh, yeah, spinner cap. That's what I wanted to do. Let's use this guy as well. There we are. He's funner in here. Even without the little terp pearls in there, like you get enough in there, it makes this cool little vortex. It's awesome. All right. Michael J. I love dabbing, but I'm thinking about quitting and switching to just herb when I move to Texas. I hope everyone has been having a dope blessed day hope I can't breathe and talk. Sorry. Hope everyone having a dope and blessed day, fam. No doubt. Shit's been all right. I'm really glad to be back on, dabbing, hanging out, fucking getting stoned. I would love to not cut out dabbing, but only dab natural, solventless shit. I have some really good rosin out there, and it's just so fucking good. And it's not even that it gets you super high, but it's super smooth. It tastes amazing. It looks amazing. It's clean. I'm like, oh, that's how I want it. But I can't afford it. It was like fucking 45. No, it's more. It's like $55 a fucking gram. So I think I got a deal too. I'm like, dude, this is fun. I love it, but it's expensive. I really wanted to get my own business going, making rosin extracts and shit, but it's so expensive to get licensing to do it, and then you have to get fucking like connections and shit once you're there. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be hard. Ugh. So Max, true, it is annoying having to have an outlet for plugging in the nail, but you don't run out of butane. I know, and I am like out of butane, and I knew that was going to happen today. And then this thing went out. I might get like one more. So I think today it's going to be perfect, but that's all it's got. Turn that down. So, Max, do you have a GoFundMe or a public donation box? So I'm going to start one here because I have a couple. I'm thinking more like a Patreon maybe or something. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but or a GoFundMe because I have one. We were just talking about it earlier for getting Tommy Chong to do an interview on here. I really want to make that happen. And you can totally pay for him. He will do interviews if you pay him. So I'm like, well, if we get an interview, and what I was going to do is everyone who donates in will be able to ask a question. You donate a certain X amount of money. I don't know how much it is to do this, and for how long, and how many questions I'll be able to ask him. But if you donate X amount, you can ask. I will ask your question from him. You're on the list. So. Ozzy. Whew. So that was a big one. I had another great idea, but alas. So, not yet. And I can't monetize this channel because it's weed related. And if I did, it'd instantly be taken down. And yeah, I don't want that to happen at the moment. So, it is what it is. I do it for the love right now. I will have shit up in the near future. But I also plan on doing more videos, interviews, and all that. But right now, it's just working to pay my bills, which sucks. At this time, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I was able to, I'm like, I'll cut back my hours. I'm making great money. But now I don't. Alas. But we're doing it. I'm here. So thank you. Snake, I'm too in love with the flowers. In France, it's pretty much impossible to get real dabs. Well, make them yourself. That's the best way. When in doubt, make your own. Doesn't rhyme, but it's a good way to do it. Devin, hey, yo. All about time. About time, bro. Yes. Glad you're back. Glad you were back, too. Yeah, that works. Thought it would be stupid saying that back. I don't know. Anyway, glad everybody's back. What's up, everybody? Max, do you need a plug? Snake Snake 35 in France. Oh shit. See? You need them dabs, fucking, you just gotta know who to ask, man. You get enough people in this group, and if there's enough people right here, whatever it is that you need, somebody in there has it. I don't know what it is. I'm not saying I have it. Somebody there does. Max, Snake 35, yeah, it's on Snap. I don't know. I've never bought anything on. I'm lucky and I'm not lucky. My biggest thing is grow it yourself, make it yourself, enjoy it yourself, if you can. Michael J, dabbing on some cake, disposable right now. Cake disposable. In Baja Cali Superfine Delta 8 OG Kush strain. Not too bad. Big cheers. Big cheers to you. I am smoking some homegrown, not by me, my friend's mom, which is actually really good. Lucky Charms. This shit's not bad. I'm feeling it. It's very marshmallowy, smelling sweet. I do like the buds right now. The dabs are a little rough right now, but I also haven't done a dab out of that banger in forever, and I didn't wipe it out. Probably had dust in it and shit. I'm like, that was a rough one. We're gonna finish her off because we don't fucking start shit we don't finish. All right, so Snake, I'm down. Hell yeah, connections happen. That's great. Making connections. See, that's what this show's all about, man. In one way or another. Sandy, can't monetize because weed related. What about your review of those Delta 8 cigarettes? How does YouTube determine the difference between reviews and discussion? I didn't monetize for those cigarettes, for those Delta 8 cigs. Did it show you fucking ads? Well, it might show you ads on everything now. Fucking YouTube's been fucked. They shouldn't show you ads on my shit because I don't get any money for it. And if they do show ads, why I should just start monetizing because I'll start getting a cut of that. But once I start taking a cut of it, that's when they'll fucking be like looking for there. That's when I could get kicked off and all that shit. So that's good to know. I mean, I've always they warned me on the video I did with the review of the whatever. On the review of the movies I did a movie review and did clips from video, like movies, some of my favorite stoner videos. Because it had like clips from like actual films, they're like, you can't monetize and we're going to show ads on this and you don't get the money, but the film people do. I'm like, okay, all right, fine, whatever. Oh, oh, whoa. Snake, I added. Thank you. Nice. On Snapchat. Nice. All right. Max, dude, you should do story time episodes when you're a teen smoking with friends and having little mini dank adventures from your youth. Yeah, I was pretty young. I had more then than I do now. Pretty chill now, but I'm trying to make it happen. But yeah, that doesn't sound bad. Like Coda, don't really know. Or Luna, don't really know. That still sounds cool. Oh man. Snake 35. Yeah, Coda had a cool concept with story time, but he can't smoke on his channel anymore. But Venom can. Huh. When did you start smoking weed, bro? Oh, well, like 9 or 10. Way too young. My mom, well, I'd say about 10 or 11. by 12 comfortably. I'm trying to think. Because my mom would always have a bunch of it selling. And she'd have like by a pound and sell off ounces and shit. So I'd always grab handfuls. Way too early. Max, tell us the story. That was pretty. There's a few. Mostly, I think what changed everything for me was a family friend of ours took me and my mom, and I couldn't have been more than 13, maybe, not that old. Did I ever get caught by the cops? Yeah, too. The story of the first joint. See, one thing that doesn't work for me is I barely remember my first joints or my first weed, experiences. But I remember the time frame they all happened, and they were happening pretty frequent. Max, time for a dab. No shit. Well, I'm gonna smoke a joint first. That dab killed me. This banger was kind of shitty. But what are we gonna do? We're gonna pour all that leftover half-burnt crap onto here, and blam. We got ourselves one dirty girl there. Literally dirty. It's got pot on it. But yeah, so that's how I like to clean these. And I do pretty low temp dabs, so even my residue's pretty light and clear. What strains are you rocking? This is Obi-Wan. Some Obi-Wan from White Moose. And then the taco dab I did there, nacho chip dab. This is some Redheaded Stranger, which is actually really good. Like I said, I feel like this was all dusty and gross. I just was running out of time, and I just did it. That's how it goes. But that's okay. I don't even want to clean that all the way, even though I should. We'll set it right there. And just new dab, new everything. But first, we'll smoke a joint. But yeah, the fact that at a very young age, a family friend of ours introduced us to how to grow pot. And this is back when only swag was out. It was only seeds and stems for the most part around here, unless you had like a fucking crazy, lucky cron hookup, which just wasn't happening at that time. And ever since then, especially back then, I thought it was how I was going to make my living. It's how I thought I'd do everything from that point on. It's all I wanted to do. And I was a lot ahead of the curve. My problem in my life has been I've had a lot of opportunities, and I known I wanted to do them, but procrastination and paying the bills, and I've never been able to be really selfish and say, fuck everybody. I'm doing this for me. Or even just really went out of my way to do it. But whatever. Glowing glass. Glowing glass was one that I really should have stuck to, and I wouldn't mind getting back into. It'd be great to show my progress from where I'm at now of knowing nothing about it, glowing glass and advancing my game up. Snake. I had some early skunk weed this. I had early skunk this weed. It's pretty fire. Oh man, just huge blobs of fucking hash off my fucking my jeans. There we go. Anyway, but this Lucky Charms is fucking really good. Really happy with this Lucky Charms. Huge fan of that strain. It's the second time I've gotten in all those from the same batch or whatever, seeds and clones and same lineage of grower and shit. But man, damn good. I'm just happy to have anything right now. I had a plant. Okay, so yeah, I had a bunch of plants going. I had my last green crack plant. I was growing some green clap. God, I can't talk, which is normal. So don't worry. No, but I was on my last green crack because I really just didn't care for it, and so I said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna grow it." Yeah, and quit cloning it and shit like that. My swamp cooler, which is the only cooling I have in this fucking place, which really sucks for trying to dry out pot. But my swamp cooler went out, and it got like 110 degrees in my grow room, maybe warmer. And fortunately, there was only like not that much, but it was so close to fucking harvest. It was all looking really good, and it all hermied out. It all had seeds. All had a bunch of bananas. There's bananas hanging everywhere. Started doing that, so I fucking ripped the whole thing out, took it outside to my shed to dry. It's still there, to be honest. So I need to. I was gonna just make a whole bunch of RSO out of it. I just don't want to pollinate all my other plants I have in here. So I just took it out, ripped it out, got it out as quick as I could. But yep, that's what I was gonna smoke was that last harvest of green crack. In between, now I have 3 different kinds going. I almost had fucking 5, but I ended up with 3 just because I didn't. I still have some seeds of one kind, and the other one I had 2 seeds of. One molded out, the other one, like I said, I put in a pot in a piece of rock wool with another seed on accident. I double seeded it, and it lost. Snake 35, Lucky Charms. That's a cool name. So it's fucking ridiculously good too. I have to admit it. My homie grows it, and his mom grows it. Like I think he gave her some cuts or something like that. He grows it from seeds. I asked him. I wasn't trying to pry too much because it's kind of like a personal thing. Although I'm very open with it. But I'm like, where do you get your shit? What that you're growing? Like, do you like get clones? Do you do it from seed? If you get seeds, do you like get it online? And he gets them from a dispensary, but he buys the seeds from a dispensary and then grows them. Which I'm like, okay, because I've had bad luck with clones from dispensaries, but whatever. Nick, I'm here. Dang, looking clean with the shave. Yeah, no. My girlfriend had never even seen me. Oh, yeah, so I shave, right? Go outside, the dog starts barking at me. Oh, it's me. It's you. We live here. We all live here. So, yeah, apparently it's a big deal. It's kind of a big deal. So, Snake, sup, D? I don't know who D is. But, so, I've had some great luck with Sensi Seeds OG Kush. So I have been going to MSNL online. It's just like a seed bank. I used to go to the Kind Seed Company back in the day. I did that once. I had really good luck. Nick went on a crazy adventure today. Well, good for it. Good for fucking 420. Here's to fucking hash all over my pants. Here's to having hash all over my pants for 710. Happy 710. It's good to have everybody back. Max, have I ever tried LSD before? I have. I have done LSD. I was younger, crazy. I didn't have like super great times or super bad times. Yeah. Knit wasn't good, but it was an experience. Happy 7th the 10th. Happy 7th the 10th. I threw the 10th, but in there, but that's fine. Sensi Seeds OG Kush. Yeah, I need to try. I just have been getting online. That's been a good way to get seeds. And Nick, I hope everything is okay. I hope you're good. It's good to have everyone back and have you back and me be back. Blah blah blah. For me, LSD changed my life for the better, but we're all different. It wasn't necessarily life changing. I think I'd done mushrooms before I did acid, so I'd already had an idea. But acid's a different beast, you know. I used to think that mushrooms are like having a beer and doing acids like taking a shot of Everclear, moonshine, you know. It's like, yeah, there's a difference, but now it is and it isn't. LSD, it's a liquid drop, you know, or a piece of candy or something. It's gone, and you forget about it for an hour and a half, and then bam, or however long, and it hits you, and you're fucking gone. Mushrooms, it's more of like a ritual where you have to chew this. It feels if you hold fucking 3 to 5 grams in your hand, it feels like a lot because it is. You're gonna trip balls. It's a good time. Koi, hey buddy, it's good to see you back. We missed you. I missed me too. I'm just in a black void when I'm not here. Snake, mushrooms feel, yeah, less epic. But you know what I've learned recently is do enough mushrooms and in the right setting. And man, mushrooms are fucking intense and they're great. Nick, everything's okay, but my friend's car started pouring out coolant at the restaurant we went to. Yeah, that's a little rough. You think you were there? I'm guessing. Yeah, these Lucky Charms, dude, it does taste like they have a really like marshmallowy, sweet, distinct, amazing flavor to it. I really wished I could have gotten my hands on some of this. They didn't have any cuts. Shit, I ashed in my damn tray. But the grape ape I was smelling was fucking crazy. I've never had a clone, this little tiny clone, reek as strong as just this little baby clone was reeking. Max, the first time I tried acid, I was driving my car at 100 and I could remember where I was. Some fire acid. Dude, I don't know, man. I did acid and it was like hours long. I would watch movies and I would usually be by myself. I did it at a party at least once, you know. I did acid maybe 5 to 10 times, somewhere in there, in a pretty short amount of time, like in like maybe 2 years, somewhere in there. So, but it was trippy. It was trippy. I will say that, but nothing too epic. I think mushrooms had more epicness in a way. Epic isn't the right word. I was gone hard. I was gone hard, but like seemed like acid was giving me. They're both, in, you know, oddly just this weird distortion. But I like how mushrooms, like I still see things and I still know what's going on, but like it's really exploding and moving, and I'm seeing these shapes and colors. Acid, like it'll start like splitting, and you'll have like double vision and like triple vision and quad vision. Eventually, it looks like, you know, like a fly, how it has all those little lenses, and it's like fucking you're looking through a kaleidoscope, and you're like, okay, if this gets hard to do anything, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, it's on. Anyway, let's go up here. I already missed a few, but let's see here. Koi, my husband ate mushrooms for the first time yesterday on his birthday, and he said it was amazing. Koi bug, that's freaking great. Mushrooms, I just, you know, I feel like I've heard and had more positive experiences on mushrooms. And yeah, like acid will be like, oh, breath, like life changing. I think for a lot of people, they just don't realize, especially if you do acid for the first time, it's such a shift of altered perceptions that it breaks your framework of what's capable with the mind and with how you perceive everything. So it's like, oh, so it's like you're You remember those old things where you put in the little like disc with all the little pictures and look through it and slide it and click it and it spins? It's like, oh, you can take that disc out and put a fucking new one in, and you're in another fucking room. You know what I mean? You can put a new lens on this fucking thing. I'm like, holy shit! So it's a little intense. I, Nick, we basically just went to stop and go until we reached the dealership he works at. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I took like I took like 8 mushrooms, like 8 grams or like 8 literal mushrooms a month ago. I feel like I left one world and I'm now in another. Still feel a little Max, first time I tried acid, I was driving my car. 100, you're lucky. I'm glad you're here to talk about that. Koi, 35. Snake 35. He just turned 30. That's good. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of glad I got my tripping done when I was young. You know what I mean? I was just kind of a wild kid, so I'm glad I got done when I was wild, because I don't think I would have done it now. Maybe. I don't know. But to each their own, man. Fucking, I think it's always worth trying. What's the worst that could happen? You know? I don't think many people have... You might have an unpleasant experience, but, you know, I don't know. For the most part, I think most people are always going to be just fine. And it might just be amazing. So it's worth a shot. Nick, grams. Also, you said you feel like you left one world and now I'm on another. Do you still feel like, oh yeah, this is still not right? Oh man, I've had some experiences where it had to take months, like 6 months to a year before I'm like, okay, I'm not going to freak out again, right? No. Okay. Everything's still, yep. Okay. Working. That's why people fucking eventually start fucking tripping out. You're like, those people who look like they're tripping because they're like, is this fucking real? Is this one place? Huh? Okay. No? And you just start doing this loop of like, fuck. Yeah, I'm okay. I don't need that shit. I already realized that the world is borderline completely imaginary. Let's not tamper with the fabric of reality any more than I need to at this moment, because I got a show to do. Snake. Koi Bug. So cool. And then Koi Bug. He said it was the most enlightening or lightning experience he ever had. Enlightened. Okay. Hey, lightning too. Snake. Yeah, it has to be harder to keep tripping. Yeah. It has to be harder to keep tripping when you're older. Everyone I know is kind of like that, except for like my mom. Actually, that's not true. I know some old school heads who are like, will trip on a dime, and more than young people I know, more than me. Fuck, I'm done already, dude. For the moment, when I'm at my own place and I'm retired and I don't have to go to work in a couple of days and I can just hang out. I swear to God, I've thought about this. If I had a really good retirement and a beautiful house, and by retirement, I mean like, I just want to like be self-sustainable, you know, grow a lot of food, have a little fucking commune of close family and friends, and, you know, just fucking a little farmhouse and shit, and fucking solar panels, get all my shit as close to, you know, being retired early as I can, like, just, but not like lavish, just enough, you know what I mean? Shit, I thought about doing like mushrooms on the show and just being like, yep, and now I'm tripping balls, and now I'm this is what's happening at this point. I could do shit like that without having to worry about it. But and I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm looking at beams of light. They're fucking miles long. And yeah, I probably turn it off, but I always can turn this off, which is nice. Be funny. All right. But still, it's cool to still do it, but do it right. Yeah. No shit. Nick, I was referring to the experience. It was like I saw something else that changed my view on life for the better. Basically, things started feeling different and for the better. I knew a guy who did DMT, and it definitely changed his. He was very atheist before that experience, and afterwards, he was extremely changed. And he had watched no videos on it. This is before I watched this a long time ago. And he told me the experience. And then years later, I started listening to like Terrence McKenna. And then, everyone else kind of started having it's on the internet, the whole DMT thing is big. As soon as Joe Rogan started talking about it, it was big because he's big. And, but it was very, he described the same shit, dude, as what everyone sees before, so I thought that was cool that he had that third party blind perspective of, yeah, that shit's crazy. But anyway, Snake, my dad is 52-year-old and he's down to try LSD for the first time. Hey, hell yeah. Acid, though, here's the thing. I remember back in the day, again, I know some old school heads who like have been doing acid since the 60s, like fucking back in the day when it was like being really, nationally discovered. Denver also was a hot spot for acid because Bear Osley, the Grateful Dead producer, moved to the house across the street from the Denver Zoo and produced so much acid in that house that at one point it was like a 75 to like 90% chance if you were doing acid worldwide, it came from that fucking house. You can make millions of hits because it's a liquid that you only need like microdots of to trip on, microdoses shit, like annual trip balls. So it's crazy. That being said, I was doing it, early 2000s, and people were like, "That shit's been gone for like 20 years, man. What you have is synthetic change bullshit." He's like, "I'll do it," and they'll do it, and be like, "Yep." Yeah, nothing. That's not what you're looking for. They're like, "It's okay." And I'm like, and nowadays, like everyone's like, that shit isn't even what I had when I had it fucking 10 years ago. So if I knew a chemist who was really, really good, like if I hung out with like a guy who was working at MIT or something, and he's like, yeah, by the way, I also have a lab in my basement here, then, or like there's certain circumstances where it's like, it becomes more appealing. But most people, I think, get something. It's so easy to make very close approximations of it by changing just a few things here and there molecularly. Max, you should grow dragon fruit indoors. It's a cool plant. Can you actually fruit it? Hey, Dan. That's all that hash out. Dan, are you still growing mushrooms? I am and I'm not. At the moment, I'd say the majority of the mushrooms I'm growing, all the mushrooms I'm growing, are outdoors, but I am growing some. I'm growing wine cap mushrooms. I made a huge bed. I'd say maybe 8 by 16 feet, and then it gets thinner, and now you're like 6 feet. So it wraps around my fucking trailer, dude. Like this huge mushroom bed. And the mushrooms I grew aren't supposed to harvest until September. They're not even supposed to come up. Harvesting mushrooms, they're only up and out for days and then they're gone. They're really crazy like that. They spend most of their time underground as mycelium, eating away at wood, decomposing that shit, and then popping up as fruits and then spreading their spores just for a little bit of time. Uh, really kind of crazy. I love mushrooms. So outside my beds right now, I didn't plant any, but I have inky cap mushrooms, which are really cool. They are really ethereal, is what my girlfriend likes to say, and it's true. They're here and then gone. They're these caps that come up and they look kind of like a normal mushroom. They're cool. And then they turn to black goo and drip away, and then they're just gone. And then it's a little puddle of black. Gone within a day. They're, you'll see it. Like usually I'll leave to work and there'll be this little bump, and I'm like, oh, those are mushrooms coming up. And then I'll come home from work and they'll come out. And then the next morning, they've already started decomposing. By the time I come home that next day, they're gone. I'm like, they're really cool. Sandy, where are the children of Owsley Stanley III? Where are the children of Owsley Stanley III? Yeah, Bear, father of True LSD. I don't know. Where the hell are they? That's the dude I was talking about that lived in the house across the street from the Denver Zoo and produced all that shit. So Denver was a huge home of that shit. So it was easy to get it there for a long time. So everyone back in the day who wanted it could. My great aunt used to babysit me, and she lived right there, right next to her. Sandy, good call. Mickey D, I would like to find some good mushrooms one day very soon. I could really use the therapy session. Well, I don't have any exactly growing. I have this jar right here I can show you full of really gross. Gross shrooms that just start growing on their own inside of a jar. See that? I I had all of this mycelium and I just stopped growing it, and then I just kind of forgot about it, and then I opened it up and I'm like, holy shit, huge ass mushrooms growing in there. They're forgot what they were. Something. They're definitely the happy kind. They look big. That one's huge, dude. Like, look at that. Okay, so this one here starts there, curls all the way up into there, around, down, and here. So that's got to be like that big, dude. Yep. So it's huge. I think my hair grabbed onto that. I just, but right now I don't have any actually growing. The reason I didn't harvest this is it had a lot of white fuzzy stuff growing on it, and I just didn't trust it. It was probably just mycelium. Yeah, that shit's looking bad. I've just left it in there to mold. It was probably just mycelium, but if I don't trust it, I don't want to give it away, or I don't want to take it myself and get sick. So I just left it in the jar, and I've been lazy. I haven't been doing this show, so I've been out of here. I've been playing a lot of guitar, but I haven't been recording anything. So it's been falling to the wayside. And this room is my studio, so if I'm not doing anything in the studio, I forgot about it. So all my mushroom stuff isn't going. And I thought about starting again, and can't talk. I thought about starting it again, but I'm about to get shoulder surgery. Fuck, it's all clicky and fuck right now. And I won't be able to fucking lift and do anything for a long time. And I'm going out of town for a week. So maybe when I get back and get over, it might be a while. I don't know. I'd like to get back into it, especially with how everything, it makes me very good for me mentally. Max, I have a plug in Florida for shrooms if you're in the States, or if you have to verify, you have to verify no pigs. Yeah, there's right. Uh, I'm I I I live in Denver, so they decriminalized it here, so they're a little bit too easy to get. That's why I grew mostly oyster mushrooms. I tried growing lion's mane, all these edible mushrooms, wine cap and shit, because I love actually eating them. And you can't sell magic mushrooms here because everyone's got them who wants them, and they're just pretty easy to get. So selling them isn't really worth it to me. And there's only so much that I need. I only trip like once every other year at this point. So, Mickey D, I just wanted to do something and listen to some music while meditating. Well, I might get you back. We should go skateboarding and do that. Although my skateboarding, we have to do it soon, but I'm going out of town this weekend and I'm gone for a week, so I might not be back next weekend. Mickey D, I meditate all the time these days. Well, I'll give you some shrooms. I'll give you at least an eighth for one good trip. You're a big guy. I'll maybe give you like 4 grams or something like that, whatever I got. I don't have much at all. So I'll give you some one good trip for sure. And then we should go skate because that would be great. I haven't skated in so long. I look like I'm a complete noob. Nicky D, I'm so down skate whenever you want. That would be awesome. See, I can't talk. And that would be awesome, buddy. Yeah, so like I said, I'll be out of town next week, but then I should be back. And we should go somewhere, maybe like downtown Denver or something would be cool. And then you should come and check out the place. We'll work something out. So I haven't skated in forever also. But you were better to begin with. And I'm so bad. I'm thinking about just switching stances and be like, well, I'm going to restart skating. Might as well just learn completely backwards. That way, every time I learn something, it'll be really easy to switch back. You know what I mean? I'm just going to completely start skating switch. And I'm like, once I start getting good kick flips down and tray flips or something, I'll be like, fuck, dude. I know I can do them the other way. So it'd be cool to do it that way. Nikki D, that would be a really good idea. It's a good idea, and I really want to do that. But that literally means starting at zero, because the only thing I can do switch is ollie and shove it stuff and like pivot stuff. A little bit of like, you know what I mean? But I could barely drop in switch. So Max, bro, take a dab. It's about that time. It's getting about that time. It's already almost at 8 here. Skating's awesome though. But yeah, so I'm thinking about completely switching it up. Not for snowboarding, because my girlfriend kicks ass at snowboarding. She was born in Crested Butte and snowboarded for free. Her dad was on the snow patrol and shit. So she's good. I want every advantage I can there. Until I'm better skateboarding switch. I'm naturally not. So Snake. I learned fakie 360 shove 2 days ago. That's cool. Yeah. I really, like I said, that's my idea. There's this kid at my work. He's like 20 something, but he looks 17, dude. But he's my homie. Kenzie, let's take a bong rip. I'm super tired and I want to go lay down. Let's do a bong rip and do a dab and smoke a joint and lay down. Because that sounds great. I got to work all day tomorrow, and then I'm fucking flying the next day at like fucking 3 in the morning or something crazy. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be really fucked. I'm going to be fucked time wise. But, Kenzie, I have a big cone to puff on while you're getting ready. Bongs loaded. Nice. Free choice. Now it's my choice. So what's my choice? I should just do the purple shark again, make it easy. But I used to have some cool dab rings that I wish I had now. All right. Let's do. We'll do. I'm trying to decide the swing between. Well, let's do This Is Not Chom. I just want to do that one. That'll be great. Next, buy Dogecoin. No, the price is going to go up this month and eventually go back down towards the end. And Giraffe said boomstick. Oh shit, yeah. If you're gonna do both anyway, anyhow, yeah, that's pretty smart. I like what you're thinking. She's so right that I don't know what else to do. And you got to. Let's see here. Blam! Oh yeah, I even put in the 14 mil, so I can just do a nice swap. Nice, easy swap. Bam. Cool. Nice. Big brain. Look at the big brain on Ken's. He's a smart motherfucker. All right, Max, I don't know shit about bit currency. See, can't even say it right. I don't know anything about online currency, bitcoins, not bitcoins, cryptocurrency. That's the word I'm looking for. You need money to invest in that, and I suck. Nick, I fell asleep. I don't bring it. Mickey D, you're going to be so tired. Plus, you drug yourself up, and you can't be. Wait. You're going to be so tired, I know. Plus, you're drugged yourself up, and you can't be too long a flight to Oregon. I know, and I know that sucks. I told them, I'm like, I'm probably going to be useless the day I get there completely because I'm going to be drugged up from anxiety of doing all of this. I'm going to be. I don't even want to think about this right now, to be 100% honest. It freaks me out. And then I'm going to be tired. I hate flying. But I'll be all right. Max, all right, peace out, y'all. I'm trying. I am trying to do this. All right. I know. Everyone's waiting on me. Let me do this. And I'll go. But yes, I'm trying to get it. And yeah, I'll be worthless the first day. And I really hate that. But whatever. It is what it is. Nick, in Neo's doing stuff. I missed you on that one, buddy. Didn't follow that one. Man, my throat's already shredded from that fucking bong rip with that. It felt like dust in it. Should have cleaned that out. Oh well. All right. Best way to smoke a bowl, joint, and a dab at the same time. Good call, Kenzie. And peace out, Max. Good to have you. Good to have everybody again. Let's see what we got. This one all. I suck at being don't multitasking. Yeah, man, it's been another year gone. I'm really happy the way things have been turning out for the most part. Bowl's loaded. I'm like, bowl's loaded, dab's loaded. Gotta get dab ready. Multitasking. phone's ringing, chatting, excited. Happy to have everybody back. Happy to be back. Even though I won't be back for another week because I'm going right out of town. I don't know what I'm doing out there, but I'm probably not going to bring a lot of stuff like camera or anything, so I might not do any updates there. But I'll be back soon, and then I should be doing streams again. All right. This redheaded stranger's nice. Nice. Not breaking things is nice. We'll do a nice little French flavor there. There we go. All right. See what we're running. Looks good to me. I'm just destined to smack that fucking thing. Thanks for coming back, joining me once again. Hopefully shit's gonna be going good. I'm super positive, so that's a good start. Cheers to everybody. Let's make sure I don't set my fucking hair on fire. This stupid bong. All right. Cheers. No water. There's no water in there. There's no water. Why is there no water? Give me water. I'm such an idiot. Woo! Moron. Why are you a moron? Oh, that was harsh. I knew I did that too smoothly. I'm like, oh, that went well. No, something's wrong. All right. Oh, that's better. Woo! Nick, on the bright side, my friends got another car. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cars are cool. Oh, that's my car. I think the next thing I have to get has to be truck or four-wheel drive related in some way, mid-range, you know. I want to go to the goddamn mountains. Somewhere where something they can get through massive amounts of snow in the winter. Kenzie, I find that evil no water harshness. I was already pretty harsh. Pretty harshed out. All right. Oh, yeah, that's better. Still harsh. Whoa! Fuck. Oh. How come I'm not watering myself? Woo. Nick, big old abs. Big old abs for 420. 710. It's going to be 420 in a few hours. Oh, no. I'm back. My child puked from coughing too much in her sleep. That sucks. That sounds terrible. Sounds like something I might do right now. Mick bought some seeds. Some marijuana seeds. Did you go online by chance? That's what I did. I don't know. I know next time I'm gonna buy it online again, but I know a guy who I trust. Like, he had the fucking best buds I've smoked in a very long time. The guy I got the clones from is fucking up there too. So he had some massive lucky charms. So good taste of buds anyway. That's why I bet my massive for some reason. Woo! feel like you can see a lot more of everything. Oh man. Whew. Snake, it's almost 4:20 in the night here. Hell yeah. Well, there you go. It's almost 4:20 somewhere, right? I'm just glad to be back. It was good to make a quick appearance, let you know that I got a new webcam. Shit's been going okay. And here soon, I'll be back on. I have a bunch of videos lined up. I do have, I guess you could say GoFundMe, something lined up where I'm going to do the thing with Tommy Chong. There was another couple things I was going to do. I can't ever remember. When I start driving again, that's when I'm on the road for like fucking hours at a time. Hopefully, if it's a good day. Nick, let's go. More videos. Yeah, it'd be nice to do more videos. And I've been growing a lot more. So when I have more products, I can do fun stuff like cooking shows and making RSO. I made a whole bunch of RSO. I should have made videos of doing the whole process because I got some good stuff. I have friends who are doing it right now too. So it's just, I don't know, man. It's been hard because I have to work so much and I'm acquiring so little. Like I said, I'm working more when a couple years ago I was making enough money to do everything I'm doing now. And I'm like, I should cut back a little bit, I don't need to work every day like I am. I love doing this, but it does take up a little bit of time in the sense that I'm not willing to work on this day. I have to have one day off. And then my other day off is pretty dedicated to something already too. So I'm kind of stuck in that where I'm like, I need 2 days off for sure. Because, this is pretty important. And then, I don't know, I'll figure it out. You know what? A lot of people who do these, not these streams, but when you make like YouTube videos, I watch a lot of, not a lot, but I watch a few people. And they usually, almost all of them, especially when you're really productive, it seems like the thing that they have in common is they all pick a day or 2 days of shooting. And they shoot like 5-6 videos. And they put them out throughout the week. And they're, something like that. Oh, I should grab some puppy treats. I should grab some puppy treats. You want to say hi? Everyone doesn't see you. Come here. Ah, she's too excited. Come here. Come here. Everyone hasn't seen you. Yes. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Let's see. Ah, puppy. Snake. I have a NT USB. It's like a studio quality for a good price. It's like studio quality for a good price. That's cool. Hey, come here. I wanted a dog. I should get some treats. She'll do anything for those. She loves those begging strips. Anyway, Snake, hell yeah! I want to see cooking with THC while smoking. Was that when I was? Wait, ooh, I missed a few there. Snake, I got a good mic, and it's gonna be clean. And a nice NT USB. Doggy, yeah. Doggy, I know. Where's that doggy? She gets excited and she loves her mom. That dog and her mom are so fucking tight. It's crazy. Like when she leaves, that dog like won't eat treats for a while. She's getting good with me though. Like she'll hang out with me and eat a treat all. Okay. And cuddle up and sleep and stuff. But she has super all the animals get separation anxiety when we're not around, when we're in the other room. It's like a little herd of cats and a dog following us from room to room. It's nice to know you're needed, and we definitely need them. You know, the animals lift our spirits in a really big way, and I don't feel too bad as long as I'm kind of rescuing them and shit, or doing my part. Koi Bug, where's Ziggy at? He was out here earlier. I don't know. I see a dog. I just see the dog. He's around. He's doing okay. He seems okay, but I took him into the vet not long ago, and he has kidney. His levels are kind of dropping on his kidney values or some shit. He has to start eating kidney prescription food, but hopefully he's okay. He's like 18. I just hope for the best. A lot of people I know are getting older, needing more and more help. It bums me out. But Ziggy's okay for the moment, so I'm happy about it. But hell yeah. All right. There's the puppy. There's that puppy. Here, come. 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 And she hits the guitar with her tail. Come here. You know, I just want you to say hello to the people. No, she's actually pretty good about not hopping like directly on my lap. I'm surprised. Usually, dogs do. Oh, she's like, I don't know. I don't want to be a bother. There's a girl. There's my girl. You know, I need a treat so I can reward her when she does good job. But it's fine. Koi Bug, you got a new piece from we got a new piece from Moldy Creations. Do you have any of their pieces? No, but I know of him. I have 2 pieces of mine that I wanted to send to him to do work on because he'll do customs for you. Oh, awesome. Oh. There's a girl. There's a girl. There's a girl. There's a girl. Everybody loves you. There's a phoenix. Yes. Yes, if you like the phoenix, give it a like and a thumbs up for the phoenix. Oh, there's a girl. All right, one last big one. One last big one. Hop up. There's a girl. Oh, you're the best. That's the best. She loves those. Yay! Doggy! Doggy, yay! All right. Kenzie says, hi, girlfriend. I don't know if that... Koi Bug, oh my god, that would be amazing. Says, we got new... Koi, oh my god, that'd be amazing. Sending out custom pieces. Yeah, he'll do custom stuff. Moldy's dope, and he does a YouTube thing. I wanted to get him. He'd be a great one for doing an interview with. Write that on the list. He's a cool guy. He has a YouTube channel. He fucking he seemed cool on the YouTube channel. I don't know what he just accidentally kicked that light. But hi to Phoenix. Oh, to Phoenix. Well, there you go. Now you said hi to both. Phoenix is the best. That worked good. I'm going to train her. That was a good way to train her to hop up on my lap. I try to train her to do things that are actually like useful in a sense that like maybe it might help her one day. So I'll train her to back up. Back up, and she'll get super far away, and I'll toss a treat to her, and she'll catch it. But I want to teach her like you need to back up, and like she'll back up in case like there's something that she dangerous, you know. And then hop up I want her to be like, hop up, and she'll like come up and hop to me so I can grab her. Fucking, there's something wrong. Hop your ass up. Try. That's the idea. I don't know. Speaking of, come here. Come here. There's a guy who can hop up. I don't have any kitty treats either. I'm sorry, but there's Mr. Ziggy. So, Nick, dogs are the most useless animals until they want to be useful, or at least Charlie is. But he's a good boy. I mean, I think in a lot of ways, the most useless dogs I know, like my grandma's dog. She couldn't defend her from literally anyone. She's a little chihuahua. And I love that dog to death. Do I have my phone? I do. I might have some cute pictures of my grandma's dog. So, uh, uh, there's my grandma's dog. So she couldn't defend anybody from anything, and that's not good. Um, Here's a squash flower. I grew that. I grew that. Yeah, let's start doing more Instagram stuff. I have my garden going. I'll take pictures of it. I started realizing I'm not ashamed of where I live. I love where I live. I want a different place, but I love where I live, and I'm not. You know what I mean? Like I have a yard. And my girlfriend has started growing stuff in the garden and stuff, and wants to start taking a bunch of pictures. And I started a bunch of sprouts, and she planted them all over the place. It was great. So Nick, okay. Well, there's defenseless, but don't flee for. Okay, well, there's defense, but don't be fooled by his small nature. Uh, I mean, I like that my grandma's dog barks if something's happening, and my grandma can grab a gun and murder whoever comes near her. Which is, I don't blame her. If I was an old lady, I'd have a gun too. I do have a gun, so don't come near me. No, I'm just joking. But self-defense is one thing, and dogs are really good. Phoenix is perfect. You just saw her. She's the perfect size where, like, if she's my girlfriend's walking with Phoenix, I know that Phoenix can defend herself and help her mom. Like they help each other. My grandma's dog is a hindrance, like because I'd just be worried about the dog. um, but we did that to those dogs. We bred those dogs to be useless. We can, so that's why we really have to take care of them. And I'm big on kind of not breeding them anymore at that point too. But you know what I mean? To make sure, if you just keep breeding dogs like that, they'll keep having more and more squished up noses and not being able to breathe. I mean, on a good day, like pugs and those things are cute, but on every other day besides those good days, they got runny noses and they can't breathe and they don't look well. And a big thing of me is I want to go to the mountains at like fucking 9, as high up as I can go, 12, 15,000 feet in elevation, 15,000 miles if you're me. And Nick, did I tell you about the story about Charlie and the coyote? It sounds like you might have, but I don't remember. If you please indulge us. And I hope Charlie's good. I miss Charlie. I miss. There's a lot of dogs I miss, and they're not. None of these dogs I'm thinking of offhand are passed away. They're all dogs I just don't see anymore, and I miss them because I miss the dogs more than some of the people. missed some of the people too. So, but you know what I mean? I think about the dogs a lot. I miss dogs. Yeah, I like dogs, dude. I like dogs. I love cats. Unfortunately, Ziggy is a very dog-like cat. A Phoenix is a very cat-like dog. So the two of them are this crazy pair. They're always on my lap together. They always follow me, and they're always begging for food, and they are always super cuddly. And I can pick up and love them both, but they're both a little like he's okay. She's a little skittish. For a dog, though, that makes her very cat-like. I don't know. Charlie, I saw ah, Nick. I saw a coyote and picked up Charlie. The coyote starts charging us, and Charlie leaps out of my arms and goes straight for the throat. Holy shit. I mean, dogs are super protected, no matter how tiny they are. Like I said, when I was talking about my grandma's dog, it's not that she wouldn't protect, it's that she would become a hindrance by trying to, because then I'd be worried about the dog. Oh, there's no dog. Speaking of doggies, oh, dogs. He's just coming. She just came in to smell some cat butt. You just want to smell your butt real quick. Okay, bye. Nick, yeah, needs to say that coyote isn't around anymore. Well, if it's Charlie or the coyote, if it's Ziggy or the coyote, let's just say Ziggy's walking out of there with a new pelt. All right. Well, I have a lot of shit to do because I am about to pack because I'm going to Oregon for the first time. If you or someone you know is in Oregon, please smoke weed with me while I'm out there because I need it. I will be not in the best place without weed, that is. Never been there. It's going to be like 120 degrees out there. So, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. My mom loves Oregon. Everyone I know who's been out there fucking says it's awesome. I'm going to have a great time. You shut the fuck up. That's what they told me. I'm like, wow, really? That's rude, but okay, I'll do it. Anyway, Oregon. I'm gonna be landing in Portland, and they told me don't get punched by the hobos out there because they're very nice, but they punch you right in the face. Mickey D, have a good night, buddy. Hit me up whenever you have time. You should. Yeah, I'm trying to think where a good place and a good time. Either way, it'll be about 2 weeks. But I'm like, yeah, my skateboarding's atrocious. You know, the last time I tried to go skateboarding, there are so many people at the skate park, and I was so bad. I just didn't want to get in people's way eventually. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to find an empty parking lot. And then I skated for like 15, 20 minutes and it's hot. I'm like, yeah, it's so fucking hot. So it'd be good to find something else out. But anyway, Nick, anyways, got to go. Me too. But I'm going to do a dab first. So we're going to spin that wheel of dabs for 710 one last time. Hit the oil and foil the soil. Moil. Anyway, we're back at it for some more of it. Some more of it. We're purple sharking, just like how we're started, because the circle is complete. They knew I had the cat on me. Who? You know who. You know who. They. It. Thy. Thou. They know. I heard Birkin. I do hear Birkin. It's not my. That's not my dog Birkin. All right, where's okay? This. How am I gonna do this? We gotta clean this one out. Do this. Ooh, my stupid ass left that on there. Now it's like stuck. Wow, I can't believe how on there that is. have to heat that up just to take that off. This fucking thing. Alright. Well, it's good to be back. Mr. Ziggy says it's good to be back. Missed all you guys. I have so much ideas for shows. Don't know when or how that's going to happen. But you never know. I'll make it work. I've been saying that for a long time. But the ideas get better. So that's good. Oh, Ziggy. But yeah, it's been as good as it's been rough, I'll tell you that. But that's good. That's how life is with me, you know? You take the good with the bad. I, in my recent years, have at least found what I want in my head and a goal to obtain in this world. Other than, you know, I've always just been like, I don't know, world peace, I guess. Everyone to be just happy and content, but that's so vague. But I know my own private Idaho and how I would like to spend it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Running out of room. I guess that's a good sign. I'll move this so I'll remember to take it out with me. Hopefully not step on it, just set on the floor. And we'll do dab. Have the old purple shark. And then we'll see where that takes us. Let's do one more of these guys. There we go. But hopefully the camera worked out decent and I didn't get kicked out too much. Seems like every time I go on here, the first time I try to stream, YouTube kicks me out. Or it doesn't load. Something gets fucked up. And then I have to go back in and it's all fucked. So, yeah, I don't know. But it's all new stuff. So, new camera anyway. Hopefully it sounds okay too. All right. Still a little warm. Going hot. Going in hot these days. All right. Well, cheers to it. Happy 710. Thanks for joining me once again. Nothing but good times when you guys are around. There we go. There's a flavor. Oh, yeah. Woo! But yeah. Bunch of Instagram posts, updates, all my clones, all that shit. I like doing that too because it's really good that it dates and times it. Because then I look back and I'm like, how old are all my clones and seedlings? And rather than looking at like a bunch of different things, I can go to something that I already look at, like Instagram. I'm like, oh, there's my dates, all my times. That's the day I seeded. So it's helpful in more ways than not. And there's a picture of it at each stage. So a bunch of updates. I'm really happy with my garden. right, guys. It was great being back. I'm so happy. Make sure, as always, take it easy. Keep it easy. Happy 710. We'll be seeing you again shortly, but not for maybe a week or so. So it's good to be back, though. We got a puppy here. We got kitties. We got good times. It's great to see. Till then, stay safe. Again, take it easy, keep it easy. And, yeah.